Hello, and thank you for joining me. My name is John Occhi. I'm a realtor with Keller Williams and the Excellence in Real Estate team. Today I'm bringing you a special series of short videos based on my special report of how much home do I qualify for. This is an informative report that's only meant to stimulate the thought process and help you answer the questions, or make sure that you ask the questions so that you can get the questions answered, okay? And the question is, how much home do I qualify for? We all know that buying a home in today's market can be a bit intimidating, and your new home purchase is likely to be one of the largest investments that you've made in your lifetime up to this point. So usually it's the single most valuable asset that you'll ever own until you own another house even bigger. In this special valuable guide, we're going to talk about how to pre-qualify for a loan. We're going to talk about maximizing your down payment, and then how to evaluate the closing costs, something that's often overlooked when it comes to real estate loans. So in the first section, we're going to talk about pre-qualifying for a loan. And pre-qualifying is an imperative step. It's the first step. Sometimes people talk to a realtor first, and that's okay. And what you should allow yourself to do is allow your realtor to refer you to a mortgage broker. And it's very important that your realtor and mortgage broker are able to communicate, that they have a good, strong working relationship. I say this because it's not that your realtor needs to know all your financial information. As long as you have a good relationship with your lender, the mortgage broker, and he can basically give you a letter, which is in essence a blank check, to go out and buy a house for however much it is that you're qualified for. But once you get into escrow, once you find the right home, once your realtor takes you out and shows you the property and helps you spend that money. Myself, I'm a shopaholic and I love to spend other people's money. You have $500,000 that you're qualified for, I can spend it, okay? And so can every other realtor that I know. So finding the right house is never, ever the issue, except in a very rare situation. And in today's market, this is April 2006, it's not a very competitive market for sellers. I mean, houses are staying on the market, so you have some real good opportunities to find a really great home at a great price, okay? But what you need to do is you need to sit down with the lender. Again, let the realtor refer someone that he works with so that he can get you through escrow, but sit down with the lender, and in about 20 minutes, you should be able to be what we call pre-qualified. Now, pre-qualified is worth about the weight of the paper that it's written on. It's the first step. It's not the ultimate as far as what you're looking for. Ultimately, you want to become pre-approved. But pre-qualification is based on the information that you give the lender about your own credit history, about your own income, about the money that you have in the bank, the assets that you have, and you're relaying this information to the mortgage broker. He may verify your credit, he may run a credit report, pull a FICO score to see just where you stand, and solely based on the information that you provide him, nothing being verified, he pretty much puts you in a ballpark range, or he might max you out at a top dollar range of what it is that you should be qualified for. And by doing this, and now your realtor can help you find a home that's based in the price range of what it is that you're qualified. There's undoubtedly homes that are in your price range that are going to meet or exceed your expectations. So that's why we get pre-qualified, so that we can shop for homes in the right price range, so you're not going to be disappointed. There's no sense in looking at homes that are $100,000 more because you think you can afford it, because your brother-in-law got a home for $500,000, so why, I make as much money as he does, why can't I? You know how that goes, okay? Your situation is unique to you. Work with your realtor, work with your lender, and they're going to be able to tell you how much money you can spend, and then how much house you can buy. All right. The next step, of course, is to become pre-approved. Pre-approval is a process that usually takes a few days, maybe a week, maybe even longer. This is where you're going to come up with all of your documentation, your taxes, your proof of employment, you know, if you're paying rent now, your lease statements, and all the other documents that the lender is going to require. And it's going to be extensive. So do your homework, get it done quickly, listen to your lender. They're integral part of the transaction, of the team that's going to get you into your new home. All right, and once you do have that pre-approval, if you haven't found your house yet, then literally you do have a blank check. There's only one contingency left, and that's if the home will muster and pass the appraised value. So if you're making an offer on a house for $400,000 and it appraises at $400,000 or $410,000, then you're in the money. Okay, you've got it made. The problem is if you're buying a house for $400 and it only appraises at $380, now you got issues. All right. Other than that, you've got a blank check. So anyway, that's my short take on the advantages, why you must, why you should be, why you should insist on becoming first pre-qualified and then pre-approved. Ultimately, you want to get the pre-approval done as quickly as possible. So until next time, this is John Occhi with Keller Williams and the Excellence in Real Estate team, wishing you and yours all the best. Make every day a great day, and until we talk again, God bless. Thanks.